Find Biometrics is here in Toronto at the new and very cool offices of one of the hottest biometric companies, Entertech. We are speaking with their founder and CEO, Rob Douglas. Rob, why did you create this company?
Hi Peter, good afternoon. The reason why we built this company is really fundamentally what we believe. We believe that the 7 billion of us on the planet no longer wish to use approximations of our identity to prove who we are. Our society has built a system on the basis of keys and key fobs and most recently cards as a way of doing an approximation of the verification of our identity. The challenge with these tools is they are not us. The second challenge is they're very difficult to operate with when we lead such a very mobile lives that we lead. And thirdly is that the enterprise, governments, healthcare institutions, and education facilities are better served by verifying the true identity of people for access to their buildings, sensitive areas within their buildings, or access to their corporate applications. So we fundamentally believe that the 7 billion of us on the planet are in our corner and are supportive of a move away from these approximations of identity to something that we are, our true identity, whether it's our finger recognition, facial recognition, or other methods of verification of our identity as we conduct ourselves through our daily lives.
And Rob, what role will Entertech play in all of this?
We see our role as an enabler. If you can imagine, our role is to help facilitate the movement of all of these business processes based on approximations of identity and roll them over to systems that are based on the true identity of people. The only challenge with this is every system that exists today in our society does not contemplate the idea of the true identity of people. I'll give you an example. In the access control industry, which is the industry that builds software systems that control every door in every business, in every school, in every home, in every city and town, all of these systems have been built off of what? They've been built off of a card reader, a number, a recognition of a piece of plastic with a number on it. None of these systems worldwide are capable of dealing with biometrics, finger recognition or facial recognition or otherwise. So our role is to help be the translator of true identity of information back through these access control systems or true identity of people into corporate applications so that companies can actually manage the true identity of people into what they're authorized to look at.
Rob, what do you believe is in store for the future of identity and biometrics?
Peter, I think the best way I can answer that is to just describe where we've come from, to describe where we're headed. Back in the early 2000s, the event of 9/11 brought life to the whole biometric industry. The biometric industry was born in the early 2000s as a desire to find and be able to confirm the true identity of people. And since that time, we've had major milestones of advancements in the world of biometric technologies. And most notably is 3 years ago when Apple came to the marketplace with the 5S and produced a product that had a biometric built right into it for access control into my smartphone. This became the moment when Apple would now educate the 7 billion of us on the planet on the use of biometric technologies for access to devices like this. Last year, we also saw another company, another leading company. It's called NIMI. It's a biometric wearable. It's actually measuring the ECG of my electrocardiogram to confirm and verify my real-time identity on a continuous basis. You add these technologies with technologies that have come from our company of Suprema, where you've got finger recognition devices like this one that can be mounted on doors or on cabinetry or outdoor rated devices where I can confirm my biometrics. What you see now out into the future is many different biometric types that are coming into the marketplace. This is 2015. What we will witness in the next 5 years is a significant advancement in the consumption and what will bring to market biometric-based technologies to serve a whole host of applications for the 7 billion of us on the planet.
You've coined the term called BYOI. Can you explain what you mean by that? And also, what is the role of biometrics and identity for the enterprise?
Yes, it would be my pleasure. BYOI represents this idea of bring your own identity in the future. In fact, we've published a white paper that you can find on BioConnect.com that describes what we see out into the future in the next 5 short years. But this basic idea is that we're going to be using biometric mobile devices, biometric wearable devices, biometric fixed devices that are on the wall, and we as individual employees will be deciding the biometric type that we will bring into the enterprise. The enterprise, from a security perspective, is going to need to figure out how to operate in a world where they've got all these different biometric types that the consumer is now bringing into the enterprise. This is identical that's happened in the last 10 years with something called BYOD, which is bring your own desktop. The revolution that went from corporate companies issuing PCs to a world where each individual employee brought their own device to the workforce or to the workplace, and now the security and IT departments needed to figure out how to securely operate with those types of devices. The same thing is underway within the world of biometrics.
Rob, can you please tell us about BioConnect? Where is it now and where is it heading?
It would be my pleasure, Peter. Where it is, the origins of it date back to 5 years ago. It goes back to something I earlier said, that all access control systems can read and understand a card number, like a Prox card or an iClass card or MyFair card, but cannot effectively communicate or understanding a biometric-based system. So BioConnect 5 years ago was there to solve a problem. How do we make it easier for somebody to be able to use a biometric device inside of their access control system in their company? That was yesterday. Where it is today is this is now an integrated platform into 16 of the largest access control systems worldwide. Virtually as of right now, in the fall of 2015, every major access control manufacturer can take our Suprema devices, integrate them into BioConnect, and use them in their access control system anywhere in the world. The interesting thing is where will it be tomorrow? So when you look at the product roadmap and the vision for BioConnect, BioConnect is going to be the identity platform for the enterprise. It's going to consolidate and deal with all of the communications associated with fixed readers, like the ones that I've just referred to here, for finger recognition, for facial recognition. It will integrate biometric wearables. So in this case, we'll be releasing this fall biometric wearable capabilities for case studies of using a wearable inside of your access control system. And similarly, mobile devices. The forecasts are within the next 3 years, we're going to have 1 billion people using biometrics within their mobile devices. And BioConnect is going to be the enabling platform that's going to allow the enterprise to securely communicate and operate with biometrics, either finger recognition, face recognition, communications to wearables. This platform is going to make things simple for the enterprise, very scalable for the enterprise, and secure. So in summary, all of these companies that are going to be dealing with BYOI and all of the biometrics coming into the enterprise will have this open platform that will allow them to be able to absorb and consume many different biometric types and form factors into any enterprise, a school, a business, or healthcare institution, or even your home for that matter.
Rob, thank you very much for taking the time to speak with Fine Biometrics today.
My pleasure, Peter.